Aberdeen, Mattawan.
What is that?
It's a stop on New Jersey Transit. If you're taking it from Jersey into New York, there's a town. Mm-hmm. And every time we would pass it, and Johnny and I, we would see it, and they'd say, next stop, Aberdeen. And I would say it rather loudly on the train. Aberdeen, Mattawan. Love the name. Aberdeen, Mattawan. If you're in New Jersey, you know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
The biggest, the baddest, wackiest, funniest, filmiest show on earth.
Never forget.
Welcome back to our Stupid Reacts of Corbin.
I'm Aberdeen, Mattawan.
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, more juicy content. They give us a Patreon, follow Twitter account, like button.
Mm-hmm. And if you're there, you also know not necessarily in Aberdeen, but I wish we had Patel brothers out here, man.
There's a bunch of Patel brothers.
Not near us.
Indians are everywhere, man. Today, we got another quick informational video.
Yay!
This is called Illegal Bowling Action Chucking. It's
Chucking?
My bet is it's the bent arm thing. But maybe I'm wrong. But this is an illegal
bowling action, and it's called chucking.
Chucking.
No clue what that might be.
But we learned stuff in the wide ball one.
Yes, we did.
There's a certain distinction.
Yes, we did. And I'm so looking forward to, at the time of this will probably go up before it does, but September 9th is the next Indian cricket stuff going on. I'm missing it right now.
Here we go.
Hello guys, welcome to the Cricket Digest channel. In this video, we will take a look at one of the most controversial and misunderstood aspect of cricket, which is none other than chucking. Very recently, Sri Lanka...
What'd you think?
I was expecting
you deserve
more.
the best. At Harbor Freight, you can
Here come the
afford it.
comments about what you should be subscribing to.
Lankan bowler
To get it ad-free.
was suspended from bowling by the ICC as it was found that his bowling action was illegal. Now, let's find out what illegal bowling action is. If you have observed, while throwing, we bend our elbow and then we straighten it when releasing the ball. This phenomena is not allowed while bowling. So, bending the elbow and straightening while releasing the ball is illegal. During the bowling action, once the arm reaches the shoulder level,
it has to be
if
straight.
the elbow is bent as shown in the video, then it should not be straightened before releasing the ball. If the elbow is bent at the shoulder level, then releasing the ball with the same bend is allowed. However, many biomechanic and video-based three-dimensional analysis conducted between period 1990 to 2003 revealed that most of the bowlers have some degree of elbow extension. Most of the bowlers' data ranged between 10 to 15 degrees. After thorough analysis, ICC decided to allow 15 degree of elbow extension. 15 degree allowance means once the bowler's arm reaches the shoulder level, if the arm is bent with an angle of say 45 degree, then while releasing the ball, angle cannot be less than 30 degree. Once the bowler's arm reaches the shoulder level, if the arm is bent with an angle of say 45 degree, then if the angle of bend is say 25 degree while releasing, for example,
Too much
difference
math.
between the shoulder level and the releasing point is 20 degree and this is illegal. In an international match, any of the umpires or match referee suspects that a bowler is having an illegal action, then that bowler will be reported to ICC. Once reported, the bowler has to go through the biomechanic test procedure under the supervision of an ICC specialist who makes sure that the bowler is actually bowling all the deliveries he bowls in a match. If the bowler doesn't bowl exactly like he does in a match, then he will not be cleared in this test. If the test results finds that his action is illegal, then the bowler will be suspended from bowling.
Jeez.
The bowler can apply for the test procedure again after modifying his action. Bowlers like Shoaib Akhtar and RP Singh had an abnormal condition in their elbow, known as hyperextension. They had the ability to flex the elbow in the other direction. As you can see in the video, normal elbow can't be bent in this
you know about
direction.
hyperextensions? Yeah.
But hyperextended
elbow's
elbows
not.
can be
I
bent
don't
to some
believe so.
extent in this direction. This gave an illusion of chucking, since it was found by the studies that the players who have this condition do not have any control over their hyperextension,
Yeah, it's just natural.
the angle of bend below this point
They're probably just
will not
more-
be considered.
It's like they're perfect
Another
for
case
bowling.
which needs a mention here is Muthaiya Muralidharan's bowling action. His action was repeatedly called no ball by few umpires. In those days, 15-degree allowance was not there in place, and also he had some deformity in his hand which gave the illusion of chucking. Still have any doubts regarding this?
Yeah.
Do let me know in the comment section.
Wow. So they have to do tests determining that their throw is not because of how their body is naturally
Right.
because like some obviously people's arms and they bend it differently, and I bet people that have a hyperextension are like sought after because they get a little extra.
Maybe.
It wouldn't shock me if that's the case.
It's odd to me. And how often is chucking called in a game that an umpire is visually going to be able to determine whether or not it was 15% or 16% or 20% or 10% or...
I mean, you're well equipped with baseball.
Yeah, there's nothing like that in
I know, but you can tell immediately upon release of a pitch what it is. So I'm
yeah,
just
but
saying,
that's the spin of the ball.
I know,
and
but
the grip.
I'm just saying they've been doing this their entire life, so they could tell if something is like how or like in baseball, if it's out of the box, even though some umpires are stupid. And it's I think it just comes with experience.
It must be.
And also, I bet they do a review.
Yeah,
Like, I bet
especially
they call for a review.
especially in light of the fact that the umpires that they just showed calling that and saying that it was an illegal pitch wasn't standing to the side to look at the angle, was standing from behind to see the angle, which is strange to me as well too.
I think he said in the video they do call for a review.
Yeah. And then you have to go through this testing and you can be suspended.
Yeah.
That is I never heard of that.
Yeah.
That is wild.
Yeah. Yeah. That's. I bet it wouldn't shock me if the people that have like a bend in their arm, a hyper flex, kind of like in one of the reasons Michael Phelps is so good, he's like almost webbed feet.
He has almost webbed feet. He's just like he was built to swim.
Yeah.
Literally, every part of his body was built to swim. The other thing I didn't know till just now, I thought your arm, I didn't know at what point it needed to be, but I was of the opinion that the moment your arm is coming up over the top, it had to be straight. And they just said that if you have a slight bend in the delivery above shoulder, you can keep that bend. Don't change that bend.
I think it's if it's your natural bend, which is why they have to go do tests.
I guess.
Like, oh, this is this person's natural throwing.
Yeah.
And they don't want people to do unnatural. Because I think we asked this of when we were in the cricket. The cricket throwing motion is much more natural than the baseball throwing motion.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Because
it's not, when we were talking to the trainers and the night riders, I asked them that question about what's the most common injury, because the most common injury for a pitcher in baseball is going to be something that has to do with their rotator cuff or their elbow.
Yeah.
It's very rarely that being the issue as much as it is, to our surprise, stress fractures in the spine from all of the impact on that leg that lands. So do you have an umpire watching the landing foot to make sure that it doesn't completely surpass the line and become an illegal throw because you've gone past the line? And another umpire is watching the arms to make sure that the arm is staying legal? That would be my assumption. Or you could have guys that are completely trained well enough to see both at the same time. I don't know.
Yeah, me either.
But never heard of that. Chucking. And how common is that? I mean, wides are called all the time.
Well, it looks like that guy got suspended just recently.
Yeah.
But this video was 6 years ago. So I assume, because obviously they're all professionals and they know what's illegal and what's not. So I assume it doesn't happen as often. But
something that's legal in cricket that is not legal in baseball is scuffing up the ball. It's the exact opposite. I mean, the moment there's even the slightest nick on the ball, it's replaced. Every time. Like there's a ball that's thrown in the dirt to the catcher for the first time, the catcher throws it off to the side into the dugout and the umpire gives him a new ball.
That's interesting.
And pitchers when they walk off the field, their hands are checked, their gloves are checked to make sure that they've done nothing. They don't have extra long nails. They don't have any sticky substances, nothing to alter the surface of the ball. It has to be pristine at all times.
the cheating that did go on.
It is. That's exactly why. There was a lot of cheating back then. When I was a kid, there was a lot of cheating that they can't get away with today.
Cricket is a gentleman's sport. People don't cheat. Never heard of a cricketer cheating.
You know, that's technically not why. You know, I know it's technically not why it's called the gentleman's game. It's actually the oranges of that are not very nice.
Oh yeah,
it's classist.
From the British, I assume.
Yep.
Yeah, I assumed.
It's classist.
Funny in American NFL football, like every ball, a quarterback can essentially do what they want.
Tom Brady sure can.
I mean, until they saw that he was deflating it like so much, that was like allowed. Like everybody kind of went through the balls and they liked them with a certain amount of polish on them, or like to scuff it up some. But I guess it's different because you're the only one kind of really throwing the ball.
What amazes me is that they can even play the game in conditions when it's sub-zero.
Yeah.
Because the ball literally becomes a frozen rock.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know how they throw it. I don't know how they catch it.
They probably keep them heated, I bet.
I bet they do. Because you see the guys run out, they've got it wrapped up. They try to keep it as warm as possible. But yeah. So
anyways, interesting. As always, let us know what other cricket videos we can act to and anything else we need to know down below.
The biggest, the baddest, wackiest, funniest, filmiest show on earth.
Never fall.